Welcome back to another Pokemon Falling Friday, where every single Friday morning I post a video going through last week's sales of sealed Pokemon products and Pokemon cards that are currently going down in price. We do also cover any big Pokemon related news like cards or sets being revealed. And then if I do see any good Pokemon deals, I always try to throw them in here too. And we do have to give thanks to our video sponsor real quick, and that is PokeNE. If you guys have ever thought about buying any Japanese, Korean, or even simplified Chinese Pokemon boxes, but you're just a little sketched out and you're unsure where to buy them from, PokeNE's got you covered. I mean, just for Pokemon, they got English, Japanese, simplified Chinese, Korean, Thai, Indonesian. They got sealed cases. They even got other animes, One Piece, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, which we just finished. And then too, if PokeNE sounds familiar, that's because he is a fellow Pokemon YouTuber. And I love buying from people, that actually have a reputation, because they're going to at least try to take care of their customers. And then if you use the code POKEBEARD at checkout, you will receive $5 off any order over $50 and receive one free bonus pack. Definitely check him out. The links are in the description. But all right, let's get to it. We are hopping to Poke Beach. We got a ton of new Pokemon Pocket cards, and honestly, they're nuts. Like, they're super, super crazy. So we are going to run through them super fast. I'm pretty excited for this game. I really hope these become a physical set. So we got a Venusaur full art, and I think these EXs just destroy our EXs. We got the Zapdos, Bulbasaur illustration rare, the Charmander, which the Charmander might be my favorite art so far. It is insane. Then we got the Charizard EX special illustration rare. We got the Gyarados. People are loving that. The Golbat, super, super awesome art. We got the Alakazam, pretty crazy. We got the Nidoking. This to me looks like an awesome Nidoking card. I have always kind of complained about the other Nidoking card for 151. I just feel like it was super lazy. They just like placed him in there. He's just standing. This is adorable. Next, the Weezing. Weezing doesn't get much love anymore. Porygon, pretty cool card. Reminds me of the, what is it? The Genesect alternate art. The Dragonite. Man, this card is absolutely beautiful. I love that there's another Dragonite pulling the ship. This is definitely one of my tops too. We got the Gengar EX, pretty solid, but I felt like it could have been a hair better, but I still love it. The Moltres EX, beautiful. I love that there's a Machop and a Machoke down there. Insane card. We got a Misty, we got a Koga, we got a Giovanni, and then here we got a few more cards that they didn't really get close-up pictures of, but we got a Rapidash here with the Slowpoke. I think we will see a bigger Slowpoke here. There's this arrow. And then we got a Machamp EX full art and special illustration rare. Try to zoom in on that. Pretty insane. We got a Pinsir. Love that. You guys know I love Pinsir. And then what else we got here? We got the Zapdos, which I think we're going to take a closer look here soon. Looks like there's 3 gold cards, Charizard, Pikachu, and Mewtwo. And then this is the Slowpoke that they used to make the new art, which I love. Like, seriously, I've been asking for that for so long, just to turn these original, base set cards or fossil cards into illustration rares, like Dragonair from base set. I would love to have that as a full illustration rare. So there's the Charizard. There's the gold Charizard. I think the golds look nice. I really do. Misty. There's the Zapdos close up. We got an Ekans down here below. Probably just terrified. Very solid art. We got the Mew. Pretty solid. Not my favorite, but it is adorable. My wife really, really loved it. And the Pikachu. I think this is the promo card. I love this Pikachu card. This is perfect to me. And I think that is it. Yes. So please let me know down below your guys' favorite card that was revealed. I would love to know. And I'm getting pretty excited. And I know we all want this as a physical set. And hopefully we get it. All right, going to some good deals. We got the $40 Crown Zenith Sea and Sky Premium Collection at Sam's Club. We all know that. Next, on Sam's Club again, it says coming soon, the TCG Classic Box for 195 bucks. That is a pretty crazy price, and the cheapest price that we have ever seen for this box. To be honest, this is how much the box should have cost, and I feel like a ton of people would have bought it, but I might pick one up at that price, to be honest. All right, going to some booster boxes. Lost Origin is falling pretty hard. Last sold 202, 199, 199, 169 loose packs, 199, 193. We got a 209. We got a 225 with a picture. But yeah, around $200 for a Lost Origin booster box. Next, we got the Fusion Strike also coming down. Last sold 208. So we got 2 at 210, 210, 170 for loose packs, 211, 213, 212. So that's following right behind Lost Origin. Next, we got Astral Radiance also coming down. Last sold 153, 167, 159, 165, 165, 157, 150, 157. Now, I've said this many times. I had a feeling this is going to happen too. Once we start getting a ton of these new crazy sets, I mean, now we even got Pokemon Pocket coming out, which people are going to be probably obsessed with that for a while. And then we got Surging Sparks coming out. We got the Team Rocket set. There are so many awesome sets coming out to where not as many people are going to be obsessing over Sword and Shield, which totally makes sense. It happens so much in Pokemon. All right, next we got the Paldea Evolve booster box coming down pretty hard. Was at 143, so we did get confirmation from a ton of people that we are for sure getting a pretty solid reprint of Paldea Evolved. Last sold, we got 2 at 144, 6 at 138, 138, 132, 138, 132, 138, 132, 132, 132. We got 120 with a picture. That's a bunch of sleeve packs. We got a 145. We got a 127. Let's see. But if we scroll down a little more, you can see here's like the 140s. It was in the 140s for legit a few days. You know, 145, 150, 135, 139, 149, 149, 149. A set is pretty new. Just assume it's going to get a reprint and prices are going to come down. That just means I can buy more now. So I'm very happy because I was done buying Paldea Evolved at 130 to 140. Was not touching it. You know, when other Scarlet and Violet sets, which are pretty solid, are under $100, I was buying those instead. So now this will probably drop to like 110 if I had to guess. So at 110, I would then, you know, definitely buy some more. All right, next we got the Paldea Evolved booster box case. Now this thing was going wild and we only got one cheap sale, but before the cheap sale, it was $894, $898, $915, $900, $899, $898. So basically $900. But this last sale, someone got 2 of them at $799. So that might be a little bit of a panic sale, which I think is just hilarious, but just thought that was pretty interesting, even though it is just one sale. All right, next, we're getting to some cards. The Giratina V alternate art got up to $480 in May. Last sold $388, $333, $303, $388, $329, $229 with a picture. Chinese $304. That's pretty good value for the Chinese card. $284 lightly played, but it looks like, you know, lower to mid 300s for this card, which isn't bad. I mean, it was almost $500 raw. The low before was $235 in December. So we still got a ways to go. I set all these alternate arts to the 1-year graph today, so we can kind of see, you know, if they're getting close to that all-time low. Next, we got the Sylveon VMAX. Such an awesome card. Probably one of my favorite evolutions for the Evolving Sky set. I just love that there's EVs all over and a Vaporeon in there. So this is not set to 1 year. Let's see here. The 1 year, I mean, this card was literally low 100s, 120, 130. Got up to 269. Now last sold 199, 189, 189, 193. Lightly played for 172. So it's just good to see it below $200 again for the people that need to get it. Next, we got the Lugia V alternate art. So this card was low 100s, and the Lugia was $200 for the longest time. Then it dropped down to the low 130s, got up to 212, coming down again. Last sold 146 lightly played, 178, 164, 170, 162, 166, 165. Couple more lightly plays for around 150. Next, we got the Machamp V. So the low before was 80s. Oh, we got a 79 there. Then it got up to $190, which is pretty good for this card. Last sold 110, 121, 121, 125, 125, 122. Yeah, that really sucks losing $50, $60 on a card. It'll probably go back up, but you never know. But that's why I never try to buy when stuff is popular or hyped up. Like if everybody's collecting it and it's the most popular thing, I'm not collecting it. So for all these new crazy sets coming out, I will of course open a few boxes here and there, and I will be collecting the sealed because, you know, we can get that at the bottom, but I will not be spending a ton of money on singles right away. I mean, the amount of money people wasted on Evolving Skies and like all these Sword and Shield alternate arts, buying them as the sets were coming out. I mean, I even lost money on a few cards just because I couldn't resist. I mean, just think Unknown is like $12 and Unknown was a $100 card on release. People bought Unknown for $100. So it's just crazy to think about. But yeah, just try to be smart with your money. There's so many Pokemon cards. That's why I always say go look at all the sets and, you know, really try to figure out what you want to collect. All right, next we got the Galarian Moltres V. Was 123 in November. Got up to 180. And now last sold 141, 139, 129, 141, 115, 115, 111. So this is the first card we've seen that is basically back to its low, which is pretty crazy to see. Such a cool card though. Next, we got the Aerodactyl V alternate art. One of my faves. Not set to a year. Let's see what the year was. Was chilling pretty much the 80s the whole time. Then got up to 140. And now last sold 102, 102, 95, 97, 97, 90, 97, 102. So getting pretty close to that year low. All right, next we got the Rayquaza V alternate art. This card was, wow, 69 bucks. Then went up to 147. Last sold 70 for heavily played, 108, near mint, 92, 92, 93, 110, 107, 99, 128, 92. Not bad for that card. Next, the Sylveon V alternate art. This card was 49 bucks. Got up to 95. Now last sold 70, 80, 79, 72, 74. Lightly played for 70, 74. Another lightly played for 65 and a near mint for 71. We got the Glaceon V. This card was same thing, 49 bucks. Got up to 101, so actually beat the Sylveon. And last sold lightly played for 55, near mint 73, 63, 73, 70 with a picture, 65, 62. We got a 58 down here with a picture. Wow, not too bad. Anything in the 50s I think is pretty solid for these cards. All right, next we got the Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. This card got pretty expensive. It was 50 bucks, got up to 116. Now last sold 80, 90, 90, 87, 55, 75, 75, 75, 75, 85. Still pretty spendy. Surprised that Calyrex got that high. Next, we got the Mew VMAX. This card was 57 bucks. Got up to 102. Now last sold 80, 84, 85, 70, 73, 72, 80. And we got the Arceus V alternate art, very cheap. This card was 24 bucks on its year low, got up to 53, and we are right back to that same price. Last sold 25, 25, 23, 25, 28, 25. I will say this was one of the cards that didn't get hyped up a ton. I feel like a lot of people don't love the art. I really feel like it should have been zoomed out more. Like he should have been a lot more in space. And I felt like that would have looked a lot cooler. But still a pretty solid card. Next, we got the Leafeon V-Star from Crown Zenith. These cards are almost back to right where they were too. This was 20 bucks. Got up to 43. Last sold 22, 27, lightly paid for 20, 23, 23, 30, 23, 15. Japanese with a picture. Next, we got the Glaceon V-Star, my favorite of the two. This was 1580, got up to 42. I really kind of hate this stupid box that pops up now that they added on TCG Player. But last sold 20, 66, 19, 18, 19, 18, 21. So yeah, right back to where it was. Next, we got the Raboot illustration rare from Stellar Crown. I checked a ton of the illustration rares. A ton of them are actually moving back up a little bit. So I didn't add them to the list. I'll probably throw them on Market Monday, but this was 936. Last sold 499, 425, 320, 365, 320. I love this card, but you guys just know those middle evolutions never get any love. Next, we got the Ghastly from Temporal Forces. Let's check this 1 year here. So it looks like the low was 16 bucks in May, got up to 33, and now last sold 1670, 17, 17, 16, 24, 17. So almost right back to where it was. Kind of the theme for today. Next, we got Sudowoodo Was $12.49, came down to 10, back up to 12. Last sold 5, 6 for lightly played, $6.49 near mint, 8, 7, $7.50, 4.64 Japanese with a picture, 9, 8. So pretty cheap for that card. Next, we got the Chansey. Was $19.23 a couple months ago. Now last sold $9.97, $8.21, $9.97, $7, $8.93, $8.93, $7.75, and $7. We got a near mint for $3.75 Japanese with a picture. All right, ending it off, we are hopping to Pokedata, checking a couple Japanese cards. We got the Terrapagus EX here. Let's see here. This was $250 in a PSA 10. Went down to $155. Went back up to $190. And now it is 98 bucks. Last sold raw, we got 120, 10.99 raw at 50, 10 for 86, 10 for 104, 10 for 81, 85, 81, 100. Those are all 10s. $66.09 a raw for 140. These prices are all over the place and don't make any sense. We got another raw for 70, another raw for 80. But I did check this card on eBay and there are a bunch of sales around the 70s. So definitely getting a little cheaper. And to end it off, the Pikachu Master Ball Reverse Holo. Now, the reason I'm checking this is because the 151 Japanese booster box is going crazy now. So I, wanted to check the cards to see if the Master Balls are also going crazy. And raw was 160 in June, then got up to 238. And now again, last sold for raw 190, 180, 180. We got a 10 at 320, 10 at 290, 280, 300, 275, 300, 285. But it looks like around 180 to get a raw. So if we check the all-time, I mean, it's going to probably be pretty crazy. $434 people were buying this card for raw. $369. I mean, even in a PSA 10, it got up to $770. This is why you always assume there's going to be a reprint and prices will fall. But all right, that was today's Pokemon Falling Friday. If you guys do see anything moving up or down in the market, please let me know. It helps out so much. And then, too, if you guys want to know when the 151 booster bundles come in stock for 28 bucks or any of the other 151 products or just any awesome products, please go follow my Instagram. I post it there right away. And if you want to support even more, you can now join my membership. It's only 99 cents a month, and I also post it there. And then, of course, if you guys like the content, please make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell, leave a like and comment. Leaving a like and a comment helps the absolute most. And then if you guys want to watch my last Pokemon Throwback Thursday where we go through all the Neo sets, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.